Hey guys, what's up? This is Nation98, and if I sound different, there's a storm going on right now. It's not a really bad storm. It's just a thunderstorm, so I can't use my computer. So I'm on my tablet right now. So if you're wondering why I sound different, that's why.
What's going on at Petshoppers and Video Gamers? It is the Littlest Nintendo Shop here, live in his room.
What's up, everybody? I'm ICanSnake. I'm back from my 4-week hiatus after my vacation and my summer class.
Nice. Hello everyone, this is WingArtist28. Oh yeah, and this is my new profile pic. I drew it, by the way, so... yeah.
Congrats. Hello everybody, this is Downloads Bacon. I just killed 50 dragons. And now I'm back. It was a long journey.
What's going on, guys? It's me, James, and first of all, I'm sorry if I too sound different. You know, it seems to be a recurring theme today. Everyone sounds different, but I'm recovering from a cold, and yeah, for my regular intro, sweet child of mine, whoa, 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 sweet love of mine.
Whoa, whoa.
And guys, we have a guest from Sweden, so please introduce yourself.
Thank you so much. I'm calling myself PH0220, but you can also call me Philip. And before this, I got to be a guest pet in the reaction video of Fish Out of Water. And I have to say, it's an honor to once again be here with you guys and to actually do a review this time. It's really great.
For those of you who are watching this who don't know, Phil, he does vlogs for the episodes as we review them. And last week he wasn't a batter. So, alright guys. So, CC and Rocky could not join us today. They had other things they had to do. So, without further ado, let's go right into the plot. So the plot here is that Pepper is smitten by a visitor who comes to the day camp named Captain Cuddles, a European cat played by Samuel Vincent, but has no idea how to express herself around him because she falls in love with him. And the subplot is that Blythe has her hands full babysitting Buttercream while trying to finish reading a new book. Alright, the first positive I would have to say the song. I mean, I know it's very short and people don't really consider it a song. I just thought it was really cool. I liked the song, it was really catchy.
I thought it was cool.
The person who sang it sounds really familiar.
No.
I want to touch up on it, or next positive?
I guess I'll just say this. It was adorable. It was catchy slightly for being so short, but I just consider it more of a little
skies are calling your name.
Like in a right light, it could sound like just like in the right light, it could come off as like an unreleased sort of a mid-60s bubblegum pop track.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't obviously sound like it, but it could easily be turned into one. So that's major props for me. That's kind of a guilty pleasure of mine, is, you know, 60s pop. So
I don't know, when you said bubblegum? Or...
Yeah, bubblegum pop, you know, stuff like the, you know, like Josie and the Pussycats and stuff.
When you said that, you reminded me of Animal Crossing New Leaf, one of the KK songs, KK Bubblegum.
Ha.
Well, you know, stuff like, you know, Josie and the Pussycats, early Beatles stuff, you know, stuff very poppy, cheery, you know, three or four chords, you know. But anyway.
Could I also add that the song itself actually works good for comedy also, since it is so short. It works really well for comedy's sake as well. As it quickly gets interrupted both times it performs.
It's not. It doesn't drag on. Like, it's not like a whole 3-minute track or anything that eats away precious time.
Yeah.
Just short, sweet, to the point, because this song is really good because mainly it's just love at first sight scenario, so it works.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, can I mention one more thing real quick before we continue?
Sure.
Yeah. Sure.
Alright, so I completely forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video before we got into the plot. This is for all of our viewers who are watching this. We don't care what kind of shippings you guys follow. No shipping comments allowed. Period.
Any
Nothing
shipping
about no sepper, no nothing. Please, guys, because even me, even though I'm not a whole big fan of shipping, I mean, yes, I ship sometimes, but I made the agreement with the guys that I won't say anything about shipping, so we're asking you guys, please do not do any shipping comments, please.
Any shipping comments will immediately be deleted on site.
Not even Pepper and Captain Cuddles.
Well, no, that's a different story. If it's Captain Cuddles and Pepper, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well,
Yeah, this is as long as you're not saying, oh, Captain Cuddles and Pepper OTP, you know.
Like, if we were doing like the Expo Factor and it was like Snail and Delilah, that'd be perfectly fine.
I mean, that's like canon, like pairings.
But unfortunately, this isn't the Expo Factor, so.
Well, no.
Like,
Okay, you guys. I think.
wait, what did I say? Did I say? Oh crap! I mean Snail and Delilah. My bad.
Yeah, you said that.
Okay, we're getting
Yeah.
off topic.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're getting off the rails. Let's get this.
Okay.
LNS, do you have any positives?
Let's see. Besides, Buttercream was really funny in this episode.
Yes.
I did really
True.
like that. I did like how Pepper thought, oh, it'd be a great idea, but wait, I'm much of a jokester. I like how she feels that she first thinks this before she leaps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a whole look before you leap scenario, I guess, huh?
Oh, and Sunil, Captain Cull is not a European cat; he's a European polecat.
My bad.
Interesting story because since both Pepper and Captain Cuddles are both part of the Weasel family.
Weasel.
Weasel.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, and then she punched him in the arm.
I've got to say, I love Captain Cuddles' French accent.
Well,
Yes.
I understand. I mean, Pepper is really more of a tomboy when it comes to this.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, it showed during the episode. What was it? The dumb waiter, the dumb waiter.
Dumb waiter.
Yeah, she was having trouble doing all the girly things.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Right.
speaking of girly, my other positive I have with this was the message that Blythe told to Pepper about how she's basically just trying to find a way to be girly towards Captain Cuddles. When she saw Pepper getting this makeup over her face and she's like cleaning up, she actually makes a remark to her that there's actually more than one way of being girly than just looking all pretty and very feminist or something. But I mean, it's like yeah. So she recommends her to actually be girly in your own way, for the matter. That's a pretty strong message for any kids watching it. Yeah.
That's actually a really, really awesome message because Pepper has never exactly been the most feminine, character on the show.
You're really
She's been all like tomboyish.
Kind of tomboyish, but not to the extremes, like where overly masculine or anything, but it's not too. It's somewhere around the middle ground, I think. Middle of the road. And I just love the whole lesson about you don't have to doll yourself up and basically be a skunk cosplaying as a Barbie doll in order to be girly.
Yeah.
But could I say a little detail that an extra detail that I love about this? Towards the end, when she talks to him, she actually decides that she wants to be herself, but she also likes to actually wear the eyelashes. So she doesn't want to do something with her hair or have a dress, but at least she wanted to have the eyelashes. So it was kind of like a nice little compromise.
I think you meant eyeshadow, Philip.
Eyeshadow.
Yeah,
sorry.
eyeshadow.
I'd also like to add to that. I really loved Pepper's makeover before and after she washed it off. I think makeup looks really pretty on a girl. So even before she washed it off, I think she looked really great, and she didn't have to wash it off. But it's all right. She looked really, really cute with her new look.
Mm-hmm.
I have to agree with you wholeheartedly there, my friend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I may have said this before, but I'm just a sucker for cuteness. So, that kind of made me kind of squee internally.
Mm.
And watches that, and just completely ruins my sort of persona slightly. But anyway.
Anyone else want to add another positive?
Yeah, I have another thing that it's a nice little moment in the episode that I actually remember before starting to rewatch this episode. I remember this scene. It was when Zoe told Russell that he needed to tell Captain Cuddles discreetly about Pepper's feelings, and then he just walks over and says it out loud, just so simply as possible that she likes you a lot.
Guys aren't really good.
I didn't really like that part.
But
honestly.
I just said that I kind of liked it just because it felt kind of like how true how one guy would tell another guy about it. It just kind of felt like how typical guys would work. That
Yeah.
girls
Yeah.
would be a bit more discreet, but guys would kind of just be honest and just say
Yeah.
that.
I guess.
I just
Yeah.
thought that was a little nice moment. I mean, just like nothing big, something, but that's just personal that I thought.
Well,
Yeah.
for me, when Zoe said to Russell that he should tell him discreetly, like for me, I would think that Russell didn't understand what words Zoe said, so it kind of bothered me a bit.
Yeah, but I think Russell understood. He just knew that.
She wanted to more or less just Russell just ask Captain Cuddles to speak in private and tell him about it.
Mm.
I think that's what she really wanted.
But the
Yeah.
thing is that they didn't know that he already did like her.
True that.
Yeah.
So, because like you can, that's probably the reason why he didn't pull him aside.
Hence the way he just says pepper like multiple times, like for the rest of the episode. Pepper?
It's actually one of my nits.
Pepper?
Pepper?
Oh yeah, that joke.
Yeah.
I've also got another positive. Going back to the shipping thing, I'm really a sucker for shipping, so I loved it when Pepper now has an official romantic interest.
Cough.
Um,
shipping.
Snake.
Cough.
XP on the shipping.
Don't fan the flames.
I asked you guys, and you said Pepper and Captain Cuddles was okay,
Yeah, that's from the show.
and that's what I'm
What?
talking about.
Like the take
Oh, okay.
off.
All right. Yeah,
Oh.
you can go on about that. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
more-
Yeah,
Alright.
so I
Sorry about
believe Pepper's romantic interest is in the same category as with Zoe and Philippe, Juan Jorge Jose, or Digby.
Mhm.
May I add to that? Yeah.
No, actually,
Yeah.
I talk about some the other line.
actually,
I'm
with,
kidding.
actually, with more of Zoe and Digby, I think Digby was also in love with Zoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Now, may I add to this part? What I meant was the way Snake says about the romance between Pepper and Captain Cuddles. I thought it was a pretty decent love story. Like the way they handle like Pepper's crazy antics and just wanting to confess her feelings in some way and get some help. Like it was handled cleverly, and even though it seems like you may have seen bits of cliches that you would normally see in romantic comedies, it was handled pretty cleverly in this way. So
Yeah, it was.
it was nice. Yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a nice little. It feels pretty natural romance, pretty much.
Yeah.
It feels like there is something, and if he comes back in a future episode, I think we could probably see some kind of continuation to it. I'm guessing. That's just what I think.
I hope to see both Captain Cuddles and Digby return.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and
Yeah, totally.
and
Well,
Definitely.
Delilah has to return.
Oh, while we're on the topic of Captain Cuddles, so if I may commend the writers on one thing, thank you for not making this polecat rather, a bland stereotype.
Agreed.
A bland pretty boy or pretty polecat in this case stereotype. Thank you for not doing that. You've earned my respect. I take off every hat that I own to you for not doing that.
Do you have any Team Fortress 2 hats you want to tip off to?
No, unfortunately, those don't come off easily. And speaking of which, that polecat's a spy.
Oh.
But yeah, thank you to any writers or anyone that was involved in watching this. Thank you for not, turning him to a pretty boy stereotype. I cannot thank you enough for that.
Can I elaborate on that real quick?
Sure, go right ahead.
Well, after watching this episode again and watching The Secret Recipe and all the other episodes that they've written, you know that when Julie and Tim write an episode, they're going to do it and they're going to do it right.
Yeah.
I mean, I had my doubts at first because I thought, oh god, here it comes. But
Yeah,
then
that's the same way with Secret Recipe too.
And then I gave that a 10 out of 10, and even though this isn't quite 10 out of 10 for me, it's still the fact that there's not a pretty boy stereotype is just
More of the
that.
You're talking more of the snooty French stereotype.
Well, I'm talking the pretty boy, I'm only here just to be a bland love interest stereotype.
Well, he had a French accent. At least he wasn't a snooty snobbish, American hating.
Oh, you silly Americans!
Yeah,
I turn my nose at you!
Yeah.
Insert your Monty Python jokes with Captain Cuddles here.
I blow my nose
So,
at you, downtown city types. Anyway.
Alright, so, are we able to go into negatives?
Well, we haven't even. First of all, we haven't even talked about Blythe and Buttercream.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
we forgot.
You
about
have
that.
the floor, my friend.
We haven't even talked about the other girls.
Yeah.
I would say like
Just two more.
I would say from one of my positives though was that I kind of enjoy Buttercream's like pestering Blythe in a sort of cute way, like when she wanted Blythe to like spend more time with her, even though like she's really just like wanted to spend time reading this book before she can just watch the movie. And it's like, well,
Well, if I was neglected, I'd probably act like Buttercream as well.
So, anyone else have any other positives?
No, we can. I think.
I do have a positive though, if I may. I did really like the whole with Zoe, Minka, and Penny Ling teaching Rose for how to be girly. I see.
Yeah, that's
It was
fun.
just
That was
really
also funny.
great.
Okay, so we
It's
have
kind of like ladies of LPS.
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of like a prelude to that, yeah.
and
Yeah.
it really showed off their character really well. Like I don't know, it did a really good job with it. I don't know what else to really say if anyone can elaborate, but it just was a really good scene with all of them like together.
well, we can go straight to negatives now.
Mhm.
All right.
I would like to
Let's
put
do it.
yeah, I like to put in one negative was it may be a bit nitpick or it may be just be minor, but it had to do with how the boys like both like Sunil, Vinny, and Russell were a bit careless of love, like in the moment when Captain Cuz was like wanting to ask them about like how does he find Pepper like attractive or something. Yeah, it's almost like a proof of how their attitudes would be like when it comes to Secret Cupid, like, but at least in this episode it's not that extreme. So
You know, I would elaborate on that, but I can't.
Yeah, we don't need to fan any flames. Like one little
Yeah.
one little negative I have, and this is again, a very minor one, but this is just another little nitpick is of the whole not Beauty and the Beast, the Lady and the Tramp kind of homage. The whole eating spaghetti and then their lips touch after getting the same noodle. I mean that's kind of a bit played out, and like anytime there's sort of even a remotely romantic scene nowadays, they have to shoehorn that in.
Yeah,
I mean, again, it's a good movie and everything, but it's just I've seen it just done so many times, and honestly, I just feel like I'm just splitting hairs, like just looking for things to rag on.
Could I defend that scene then for just saying that they in this version they at least had a very funny punchline with Pepper having a pie at the other end of the strap too.
Yeah, see that's the
That's
that's the
funny.
good part. That's the that's the subversion. But it's just I'm just maybe it's just me just being tired of seeing that cliche because it was only funny or endearing once in the original, and anytime it gets done, it's like a cheap parody.
Yeah,
so
it's true. Kind of true. It's always a question of how do you make it different enough to make it funny, and I think they did a good job there.
Anyone else?
Yeah, so I will say they did change it up nicely here, but still the fact remains that they had to throw it in. So,
anyone else have any negatives?
I haven't.
I've got one,
You go.
but it's more like a pet peeve, and I don't really know how to explain it. It's like Buttercream and Aunt Christie. I feel like they were both thinking wrong. Buttercream sounds a little too clingy and lies to Blythe about Aunt Christie that that Aunt Christie doesn't like Buttercream anymore and stuff like that. But Buttercream knows that Aunt Christie is like too busy, so it's kind of like I don't know how to explain that, but Aunt Christie is also like really busy like herself, and she knows that, but she also knows that she has no time to play with Buttercream, so it's not really pet cruelty, but she knows that she has to play with her, and she's just too busy to play with her. So I guess.
Okay. Well, Phil and Clay.
Could I ask you? Could I make
Okay.
a quick one?
Okay, here's my quick negative here. I would say that Blythe's priorities of trying to catch the latest like Hunger Games something like movie by reading a book is a bit boring at times. Like, well, at some point, yeah. So that's probably one of my negatives there.
I can also make a quick one. I too felt that story was kind of meh, but the thing I was actually questioning myself was, where was young me during this episode? I mean, when Aunt Christie was too busy for Buttercream, I was always thinking that couldn't young me take care of Buttercream since she should be kind of her pet too in one way. That was just my question when I was thinking through the episode.
I mean, she's probably busy. I mean, and me doesn't own Buttercream. That belongs to Aunt Chris. Buttercream.
But they're late then. Well, they don't have school in this episode. They said that there was no school, so I didn't know what she was doing.
Well, there actually was school, but only for the morning time because they said half day.
Yeah.
But that just raises my question where young me was during the episode.
Well, young me could be with her family because it's Aunt Christie's, her aunt, not her mom.
Okay, guys. We actually need to go into overall scores.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's.
What is your score on this one?
Alright, so overall, this was a really great episode. I enjoyed it. Joey and Tim, kudos to you guys. Again, we'll be sending you guys this review as well. And the song was great. The characters were great. Everything else this episode was great. And as much as I want to give it out 10 out of 10, it just missed the milestone. Like, it missed what I was looking for. And so I have to give it a 9 out of 10.
Same here. I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, I find this to be a good love story handled well between Pepper and Captain Cutters. I mean, the miss was great. Her crazy feelings show how much you like Captain, and Burger gets to shine here as well. Granted, the boys' carelessness of love was a bit annoying for me, and Blythe's commitment to like read the book before the film may be a bit boring, but still a great episode. It deals with the first-time crushes without maybe some unnecessary cliches, even if there are some, but are handled differently. For me, my score is 8.5 out of 10.
I really liked this episode. Like, it was really funny. It featured my second best pet and romantic interest and shipping and all that, and I love that stuff. So I don't think the negatives detract too much from me. So I would give this a 9 out of 10.
I see. Everything was good. Russell was a little Other than that, I'll make it quick and short. 9.9 out of 10. Not much more.
Right then. So, me, from part, everything awesome. It's cool to be part of. The little, I wouldn't consider the song set as a little ditty. Again, would be a better term. Was cute and again sort of bubblegum poppy feel in a way. Which you know is kind of a little thing for me. What else? I thought Captain Cuddles was handled extremely well. Like I said earlier, I cannot thank you people enough for not making him a generic pretty boy. I'm looking at you, Flash Sentry. Anyway, and the only problem I could think of was again, the little Lady and the Tramp thing was a bit played out, but it was at least it had a decent payoff. So I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10 too.
And that leaves me. I think, like many of you said, I like also see Pepper and Captain Cuddles' story, but Blythe and Buttercream's side story was a bit boring to me, and there wasn't that much happening in the episode overall. So I'm actually think I'm only going to give this a solid 7 for me, a 7.
Well, it's that time. It's that time again, folks.
All right, guys. So this is Sunil Nation 98.
Well, first of all, we have to get the episode first.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, here, go for it.
Let's start randomizer. And the episode will be.
Drum roll, please.
Hooray!
Death museum, death.
Who?
Frenemies.
Oh, that's a great episode.
Woot woot!
Oh yeah, the first episode I saw, like before coming to the fandom. Yeah.
Alright guys, so let's go right into the outro because I have to leave like right now. So this is Sunil 98.
Littlest Nintendo Shop.
ICanSnake.
Wingers 28.
Downloads Bacon.
James the Con Man.
Ha.
And P80220, the Swedish guy.
Yes.
And this is us signing off, and we will see you guys next Saturday. See you soon.
Take care.
Later.
Woo woo! Rock on, guys!
Hey, no.